This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Listen, man. What part of Errol the True Spence has options that folks don't understand? I don't understand why folks can't get that. The man has options, folks. When you have options, you can decide what you want to do. Didn't Bob Arum meet with Al Heyman a few weeks ago about negotiating a possible fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? If that's the case, that's a bigger fight. It debunks this nonsense and this rhetoric that Errol Spence is ducking Terrence Crawford. You guys have to understand, there's only one scenario if Errol Spence is stalling the fight. There would only be one scenario that makes sense. And here's the one scenario. So hear me and hear me well. The one scenario would be this. He's probably negotiating a Terrence Crawford fight. Did it dawn on you guys? Did you guys think about that for a second? Did that make sense to you guys? Because here's the proof. Bob Arum once again met with Al Heyman. If they met, that means they were negotiating. Who does Bob Arum represent, Dodo Heads? Terrence Bud Crawford. I kind of said that in the last video, but I'm emphasizing this and I'm paraphrasing this a little bit more so that it could stick in your brain cells. Errol Spence has options. I don't understand why people can't get that. The tables have turned. He is the man at the welterweight division. So he has options, folks. If he is negotiating a Terrence Crawford fight, which I believe he is, then that supersedes Shawn Constipated Porter. It's actually a better unification fight. It's the fight everyone's been expecting. Shawn Porter can't sell out a cookout. I'm going to say that again. Shawn Porter cannot sell out a cookout. Errol Spence is not afraid of this dude. He been wanted that free smoke. Shawn Porter and them elongated the situation. Had they would have taken the fight after the Danny Garcia fight, mind you, when Errol Spence went into the fucking ring, folks. Errol Spence has been doing this shit time and time again, like he did with Manny Pacquiao when he told Manny Pacquiao, bring your ass, after he did the beat my face in human pinata version of Mikey Garcia. He did the same shit with Shawn Porter. He actually went into the fucking ring and said, look, man, are you going to stop ducking me? Are you going to fight me? If Shawn Porter really wanted that fight, instead of him ducking and saying, oh, I'm going by mandatory, because anyone that knows boxing knows that unification bouts, they supersede mandatory fights. That's just facts. You can't hide behind mandatory. That's ducking right there. That was a boxing ducking that he did by fighting Dennis Ugas. That means he didn't want no free smoke. He didn't want to be man down. He didn't want to be strap season. We know that. That's facts, folks. He tells you, oh yeah, this fight with Errol Spence, it could easily be made, shook the man's hand, and then go fight Dennis Ugas. Then we got Kenny Porter, a motherfucker that I don't trust. I don't trust anything that he says. His mouth is like his suit, man. His mouth, I'm gonna say it again, is like his suits. Both of them shits are tired as fuck. Anything this dude says is not relevant. You can't trust the Porters, man. They constipated inside the fucking ring and they constipated outside the fucking ring. And that's the truth of the fact of the matter. So when we sit here and we talk about Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence, Shawn Porter is the problem, man. Not only is he a problem inside the ring, he's a fucking problem outside the ring because he can't sell out a cookout, man, let alone bring fans into the seats. Errol Spence is the guy people want to see. The problem is nobody want to see Shawn Porter like that. For us fight fans, for us that are pugilists, enthusiasts, connoisseurs of the sport, we know what an action-packed fight like that will bring to the table. But for casuals, come on, man. They're not clamoring for a fucking fight like this. This fight to them is not pay-per-view worthy. So if there's any stall on Errol Spence, it would be, okay, I'm not getting the bottom line from fighting this fucker. I'm going to get a unification belt from his ass nevertheless, but it's got to be done on fucking free TV. I still think Errol Spence should fight his ass, get that fucking belt and move on. But at the same time, the Porters had their opportunity, man. They made Errol Spence wait. So shit, why can't he fucking make them wait? Because he has options now. The tables have turned. Remember, these second-tier welterweights, Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia was doing this triangle bullshit where they were trying to freeze out Errol Spence. They were trying to freeze the motherfucker out. They didn't want him to fight any one of them. And they were like, oh, we're going to take turns fighting each other. That's that bullshit they were pulling. So it's not beyond me that the Porters, especially Shawn, seeing that this Manny Pacquiao and this Keith Thurman fight is happening, that they're like, hold up. That's a better route right there. That's better for my career. That can preserve my body better. I don't have to worry about them getting a chunk taken out of my fucking career dealing with this dude. So the Porters are ducking now. They're financially ducking. They're pricing themselves out, folks. I don't know why you guys can't see that. They're trying to get as much as they can because they know when they fight Errol Spence, if that fight ever happens, that WBC belt is no longer going to be around Shawn Porter's waist. They know that. So they're trying to get as much as they can for that belt. They're basically auctioning the belt. I don't know why you dodo heads, you brain full of mush and you brainwashed followers can't see this bullshit. That shit is right there in front of your face a mile away, folks. So wake up and smell the fucking coffee. Errol Spence has options. Calling him the biggest ducker, the ducking and Errol Spence don't go together. Everything this man has said has come to fruition. Until he proves me otherwise, I'm gonna still hold him at face value. Because every fucking thing he says comes to fruition. Errol Spence is the Deontay Wilder of the welterweight division. Because just like Deontay Wilder, he is polarized as fuck. He damns if he do, and he damns if he don't. They have different styles, but I'm talking about the polarization aspect in terms of what they bring to the table. They are the two most polarizing guys in boxing. Deontay Wilder would be number one, Errol Spence would be number two. They damned if they do, and they damned if they fucking don't. Could it be beyond the point that he could be negotiating a fight with Terrence Crawford? Does that go over you guys' head? And then what happens when that fight is signed? Now, are you idiots gonna say, oh, Errol Spence, I guess he got balls now. He wasn't ducking. See, that's the problem with these followers, man. They're brain full of mush and they're brainwashed. They're dodo heads. They go wherever the wind takes them. They're looking for the next story, the next gossip, the next juice, but they're not waiting for the actual facts to come out and the actual news to come out. That's the problem. YouTubers do this shit, casuals do this shit, and these dodo heads do this shit, man. It's just crazy to me. It's funny as fuck. Errol Spence would be pulling out of a Shawn Porter fight. Errol Spence would be ducking a Shawn Porter. The fuck? Come on, man. Tactical aggression again versus ineffective aggression. What part of that are you guys not getting? What part of that is not making sense in you guys' fucking brains, folks? This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.